welcome to another lawn clippings video by Lawn Fawn. Today we have a great treat for you as Chari is going to go over some fun, easy Copic coloring and make this adorable card from start to finish. Say hello to Chari.
Hi everybody, today I'm going to make a card with some simple Copic coloring. I am not a Copic expert, I have not taken a class or anything, but we're just going to do a little simple coloring. And I am going to be using stamps from the Critters in the Forest set. And I've already stamped out a few images here, and I'm actually just going to stamp them out again, just in case I mess up. I usually like to have two. So I'm just stamping these in Memento Black, Tuxedo Black ink. And I'm using Nina Solar White cardstock. I've actually tried the Copic paper too, and it's pretty nice as well. But this is what I'm used to using, so that's what I'm going to use today. And then we're just going to do a little coloring here. So I'm going to color the log first, and I have... Sorry, one more marker. My markers are above my desk here. I have the E20 color family here. So I have E21, E23, E25, E27, and E29, which I always have this Copic color chart that I keep on my desk as reference, mostly to keep an idea of what colors I have, but to also see what they look like colored out. So I'm using this color family right here. And I am just going to start, I usually start with my lightest color, which is the E23, which is hazelnut. And I'm just going to go over the whole thing. With my lightest color here. I'm not using the E21 because I'm going to use that in the end of the log. So there's E23, and then what I do is I'm going to use the next one up, which is E25. And for the log, I'm just going to kind of draw over the lines here, and then maybe go along the bottom. And then I'm going to go back with the E23 and sort of blend that in. And we're going to cut these out, so it's okay if I go outside the line a little bit. And then I'm going to use the next darkest one, which is E27, and kind of give it some shadow in here. Maybe go over these lines a little bit again. And then this is the E29, which is the darkest. Do a little line at the bottom, and then I'm going to go back with the E23 and just sort of go over all of it and try to blend those colors together. So it's got a little bit of a shadow going on the bottom down here. I just used the 29 and then the 27 again, and then I'm just going to kind of feather it out with the 23. So there's that part of the log, and then I'm going to go in with the E21 and color the end down here. And then I'm going to use the E23 and just sort of blend that in there. And I'm going to have a few green leaves here. So I'm going to use some sort of different colors for my animals here. I've got the BG 11, 13, and 15 here, which is this family. And I'm going to use that for my little bird here. So I'm kind of going to go all over him with the BG11. And then I'm going to go in there with some 13. And sort of give his belly some color and some highlighting. And then I'm going to go over his wing with the 15, which is the next darkest one. And then I'm going to take the BG11 and just go all over him again and sort of blend his belly in. If you want some more, you can always go back in and try to give him a little more. There's my little bird. And then for my little hedgehog here, I'm going to make a purple hedgehog. So I'm going to do his body. This is E11. And I'm actually going to grab E13. Kind of give him some shadow underneath his fur or quills, whatever. What does a hedgehog have? Not a biology lesson, I don't know. And then I'm going to do some purple for his top right. I think a hedgehog has quills. So that was V12. This is V15. So I'm just going to kind of go over his marks that he has and maybe give him some accents on the top and then go along the bottom. And go back with the V11 and sort of blend it in a little bit. And then this is the V17. And I'm taking that one only on one side of the quills. Actually, I'm going to go with the 15 and sort of try to pull up the dark color on the bottom a little bit. And then the V12 and blend all that together. I'm going to give it a little, this is the E29, which was the darkest color I used on the log, so I'm just going to give his nose some color there. And I'm going to go back with the E13 and just color the legs that are in the back, because they would sort of have some shadow on it. And there we have them. You can see them. So I'm going to cut these out and then we'll assemble a card. Alright, so we have our little pieces cut out here, and I have a standard card size, or a standard A2 card base out of some cream cardstock here. And we're just going to kind of lay out where I want these to be. I'm going to do my log first. The little hedgehog. I'm going to go with this Memento Sweet Plum marker, and I'm going to use the skinny tip. And I'm just going to kind of give it a little frame around my picture here. Just like that. And I think lastly, I think I'm going to round the bottom corners a little bit. I'm going to use a quarter inch chomper. Just round the corners to just define the bottom a little bit. And apparently I have ink on my hands because I got it on my card. So it's a little dirty. To figure out how to fix that. So actually I just wanted to show you that how I salvaged my card. Actually the two little ink smudges were where this leaf is and this leaf is. So I took the little leaf from Critters in the Forest and Sweet Plum Memento ink that matches the marker, and I stamped these two first, and then that allowed me to sort of sprinkle them around and make them even on the card and salvage the card, because I would have hated to have to pull these little guys off and try to oh, it wouldn't have been a big deal because I think they would be easily pulled up, but it's better when you don't have to do that. So thanks for watching. Bye.